He slid my chair back with his foot and said, "You don't need to see this part," like he was doing me a favor. I was still holding my fork. The plate was warm. Dinner wasn't finished. He kept talking while he stood at the counter, back to me, hands moving through papers I hadn't asked to see. His voice stayed level, almost kind, like he was explaining the weather. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't stand up. I just sat there and waited for him to notice that I was still in the room. He didn't. We've been married 47 years. That number gets said a lot. People say it like it's a medal. Like it means safety. Like time automatically turns into protection. It doesn't. That night, he told me he had made arrangements. That was the phrase. Not "I did something." Not "I need to tell you." Just arrangements. As if life was a calendar you could adjust without checking who else lived in it. He finally turned around. He smiled. Not nervous. Not guilty. Just practical. "She knows about you," he said. "She's fine with how things are." I remember nodding. Not because I agreed. Because my body does that when it's trying to keep the floor from dropping out. I asked who she was. He paused. Just long enough to decide how much of the truth I could handle. "A woman from work," he said. "It's not serious." He said that word like it had weight. Like it was supposed to steady me. It didn't. He went on explaining things I hadn't asked about. How long it had been. How it didn't change how he felt about me. How he never meant to hurt me. How people our age didn't need to make things complicated. Our age. That's when it shifted. Not when he admitted the affair. Not even when he said her name. It shifted when he started talking like I was fragile. Like my job now was to stay calm, so he wouldn't feel bad. He asked if I was okay. I said yes. Because that word comes easily when you've been married a long time. It's trained into you. He nodded, relieved. He touched my shoulder for half a second. Not affection. Confirmation. Like checking a box. Then he went back to the papers. I watched his hands. They moved confidently. These were the same hands that signed our mortgage. Held our children. Filled out school forms when I was sick. The same hands that now decided where I fit in all of this. I realized he wasn't confessing. He was informing me. Later, when I went to bed, he didn't follow right away. I lay there listening to the house. The refrigerator cycling. A car passing outside. Everything normal. Pain doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it just sits down quietly and waits for you to notice it's there. When he finally came in, he asked if we could talk more tomorrow. He said it gently. Like a nurse. Like a man who believed he was being considerate. I turned my face toward the wall and said okay. Not because I was done. Because I understood something. He had already decided what this would be. How much space I'd take up. How loud I was allowed to feel. How small I needed to be so things could keep running smoothly. In the dark, I stared at the outline of the door. I thought about how many nights I'd lain awake worrying about him. His health. His job. His moods. All the ways I'd adjusted without ever calling it sacrifice. I didn't cry. Tears would have implied surprise. What I felt was heavier than that. It was the sound of someone rearranging your life while you're still sitting in it. The next morning, he made coffee like always. Poured my cup the way I like it. Asked if I slept okay. Normal questions. Polite questions. Questions meant to close the door on whatever had happened the night before. I answered them. I watched him read the paper, comfortable again. Certain. And that's when I understood the part one haven't said out loud yet. Not to him. Not to anyone. He didn't cheat and then decide what to do. He decided who I was first.